Chapter 3 has a total of 24 collectibles. Now, don't go actually all the way over there. I messed up here, but you'll be able to see, like, hey, I want to show you guys Chapter 3. Go all the way back to the beginning as far as you can. So just go all the way back to the main, whatever this is. And right on the rails down here, you should be able to find our first log of the chapter. I know it's a little bit weird, but just like I said, go back to the beginning. Use your stasis to actually pick it up, because as you can see, I can't pick it up. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So yeah, use stasis. But that's the first one of the chapter. As soon as you're done picking up the first log, we're gonna continue flying for a couple of minutes here, or I guess seconds, depending on how you look at it. Now we're gonna go over to the other side where there's barriers at, but instead of going to the right, whereas we're supposed to go for the story, we're actually gonna take a hard left, and all the way across over there's gonna be Voelker's rig. Now you need to pick this up if you're trying to continue doing the side missions. Again, just pick it up for now. The side missions will come down later down the road, but just go, and before you enter this kind of garage that's kind of, I guess, locked, it's right there, pink/purplish. So pick it up, and we're good for right now. Now, from the same spots where we just picked up the rig, we're going to go towards the story. So, click on the waypoint. It'll take you. Just look where it says cargo arrival, and you'll eventually find it. And we're going to go and start, I guess, squeezing through, spaces in a sense. So just look down, and we're going to enter this crack right here. Again, I'm calling them cracks, but this is where you're supposed to go regardless. So don't think it's like anything crazy. It's like, just use your waypoint again. It'll literally tell you where to go. And we'll eventually come to this spot where you have to land. And, again, just following the story now at this point, right? Open it up. We're going to go through these other doors. Now, once you open this one, just kind of careful. There is an enemy that's going to pop out. So if you are, if you're skeptical to scare jumps, you will probably jump on that one. But anyways, take it down. I tried doing a 360 on him, but didn't work out. Clearly joking. But at the end of this hallway, this is where our next log is located at. Next up, just continue going through the story. This is where we're going to go and get in the elevator. As soon as we get to the floor, we're going to pretty much see a store. Now, again, this is just where the store is going to give you the upgrades for you to buy, but you don't have to buy them. This is just on Chapter 3 when they give you the heat accumulator for the plasma cutter and the kinetic autoloader for the pulse rifle, but they're each 11 grand or 11,000. Just a heads up. But in case you want to buy them, there is your chance. You don't have to get them right now, especially if you don't have money, and you can just come back later and buy them as well. Now, once you're done with the store, just turn back, and there's going to be a log right here in this chair. So pick it up, and let's continue. Continue with the story, and you'll get this video call from Hammond. You'll see this shining orb right there as well, and use the waypoint. But you're going to go to this preparation room, and we're actually going to go down a ramp. So just follow exactly where I'm going. And we're going to go down this path down here, and there's going to be multiple stuff here. But first, pick up the Ripper, as it's right there. So this is kind of my favorite gun, to be honest. Now, from the Ripper, we're going to go into this door, and right when you open it, there's the log right away in the wall. So enjoy that one. Now, after picking up the log, head backwards, and we're going to go under the ramp. Don't go towards the other door just yet. Go under this. There's going to be an enemy that's going to spawn. There's a benchmark there as well. And this door should not be open if you haven't been doing the side missions, just a heads up. These are for Nicole. So just wait there. Listen to the entire playback, and just wait till the check mark is checked off of the side mission. And then you're golden after that. Now, continuing along the story, you'll be riding this gondola. We're going to go over to the other side, and then a couple enemies are going to pop out, so just kind of time it correctly, and you can be shooting off those explosions, just an FYI. But continue going on top of this ramp, and we're going to go and find this log that should just be sitting outside of bench. Now, just a heads up, this is the door that we need to go to after next. You know, part of the story regardless, but just go up to this log. And there's log number 5 for chapter 3. Now, after picking up the log, that's the room we have to go to. But before we get in there, we need one of the card keys. But just in case if you don't know where it is, I'll show you where to go. Follow this hallway. You can go all the way to the end, take a left, and then you'll see the save station. And it should be right there on that table. Just, you know, careful. There's a couple enemies, you know, that just kind of spawn. But then after that, you'll get a video call as soon as you're heading back into that room. And as soon as you open it, take a left, and that is where our node is going to be, next to the wall. Now after that, just continue going along the story. You'll get to this part where you have to open this door. We're just going back to where we started, in a sense. And you'll see that once you open this one, this is where those vampires, or bats as I like to call them, because, you know, they bring back people from the dead. And we're just going to go into the store, and we'll be able to get the upgrade for the Ricochet Tracer, and that's for the Ripper. Again, the Ripper is a really good weapon that you guys should be using. Again, just go in, check it out. Sometimes they'll spawn, sometimes they won't. I literally did like a new playthrough today on Impossible, and some of the weapon upgrades were not kind of popping out on me till like I was continuing with the story. So just a heads up, as I did not mention that earlier in the video, because like I said, I just did another playthrough. But yeah, so that should be it for the upgrade. Once we are done with the store, use a waypoint, and the waypoint is going to take you right there to this elevator. We're going to go down the elevator, take a left, and we're just going to, I guess, go around this little side hallway. Don't go into that door, as there's kind of just a little money and stuff. Well, for the moment at least, right? We're going to continue going around this, I guess, door. I guess there's a benchmark there, and in the locker, there's going to be log number 6 for this chapter. Once you're done with that log, we're going to go into this room. It's the decontamination room. And you're going to have to press a button, and you're going to have to face a couple enemies. So I skipped all that for you guys. And here, as you guys can see, I killed all those dudes. Once you're done with them, the other door is going to open. And that's where the schematic for the medium met packs is going to happen. Now, like I said, I played this earlier on Impossible, and this wasn't there for me. So just a heads up, you know, sometimes it could be glitch. But you should be good regardless. Right after the schematic for the met pack, we're going to go into this door, and we're going to take a hard left and just continue following the hallway. It's a pretty long hallway, but at the end, there should be a node, and hopefully, you know, you're leveling up your weapons. Again, it'll probably take 2 playthroughs, but hey, it all counts, right? Once you're done picking up the node, we're going to go for log number 7, and all you have to do is just make your way back, kind of where we just came from. So just careful, there's going to be 2 of those, what I like to call the babies. Now, that's the story we came from, but we're going to skip that because we're going to continue towards the story. So all the way to the other end, take a, I guess, left, go straight again, and this log should be right there on the floor for you. It's pretty much given to us, you know? Next up, continue along the story, and you'll come across this, what I like to call the zits. You know, just shoot it down. And this is a very loud room, so you'll definitely know. Like I said, this is all straightforward, right? And then this dead body is going to be having the flamethrower, so just make sure to pick it up. And this gooey / nasty area is what I like to call it. Once you pick up the flamethrower, we're going to continue going straight, and you'll come on against this crack, which is a wall cutscene in a sense. I did speed it up just a bit, you know, to make it a lot faster. But once you are done with this cutscene, we're just going to go straight, take a left, and we're going to take a left on the first door. There should be 2 collectibles in this area, a log and a node. So take a left once you go inside, and there's your log. And once you're done with this one, the node's going to be to the right on the wall. Once you're done picking up those 2, leave the room. And once you leave the room, take a left. And we're actually going to go down this elevator that's right away to your left. So, you know, it's a little hidden. We're going to go against this catwalk still. And we're going to shoot down the zit as it's blocking the way. You'll see right now in that room, that's where the schematic is located. And just a heads up before you go in there, careful, the little bug thingies are there. I don't know how to call them, but that's where they're at. And right there on that block, I guess, that is where the schematic for the Ripper blades is located at. Don't worry about that guy. That guy doesn't do anything. So should be right there. Continue along the story and you'll get to this area. You'll see that there's a couple enemies roaming around. Again, it's part of the story. Just take a left, and behind this wall, that is where the node is being hidden. And once you're done with this node, just follow where we go, get out of this little area, take a left, and behind this pipe over here to the right, that is where the marker should be. Again, if you are not doing this on New Game Plus, you should not be seeing these at all. Now from the location of the marker, we're going to go back, we're going to go across the room, and you'll see that this ramp is leading up. So go on top of the ramp, and you'll see that there's this chair to your left. And right there on that chair, that is where the Flamethrower fuel schematic should be at. It's right next to the computer again. You'll have to go here anyways, so you're pretty much there. Just one more, ladies and gentlemen. And now finally, the last one. Just make your way all the way back to the store. And this is after you pick up the Flamethrower, you'll get the Gellified Hydrazine. And this should be the last collectible that is outside of the main story, right? Because you'll still keep on getting some more audio logs, or I guess logs in general, but those are all literally story related. And then just again, you know, if it doesn't pop out here for this one, for this schematic, don't worry, just continue along with the story. Again, only saying that because I played earlier and some of them were not kind of popping out, right? Anyways, give me some feedback. Let me know if these are helpful or not. How could I improve? And I'll see you for chapter 4.